Let's say we install this and we feel that it's too big or it's too tight. There are several ways to adjust it. The first way, that it probably is the best way to try it, is by shortening, pulling the straps in closer, tighter together, and bringing the laces closer to the holes closer in, which basically shortens everything. Now, one thing to be aware of when you're pushing these straps underneath the bracket hooks is that you run out of space real fast, because even though there's plenty of space for the strap, you can't get too many layers of solid leather, underneath there. So you have to be a little bit creative. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slide this through with the laces now in a shorter position, pull it all the way through, and then I am going to bring this together again like I did before, and if I can get that little fella through the hole there, just like that, yes, yes, yes. Okay, like this. Then what I'll do, instead of just trying to lace them over the top of each other like I did before, I will probably double this one up and bring the laces through so that we have a more or less flat stack of leather. And then again, I will tie it off like so. And again, just my temporary shoelace. If I could tie my own shoes, I'd probably be in business making banjos or something like that. So now we have a comparatively flat stack of leather, which has shortened the strap by a fair amount. Now, for folks who are possibly shorter stature or taller stature, there's yet another way to adjust the strap to fit your physique. And that method is in the strap itself. These straps usually come with some sort of slots on the end, and I'm going to take my laces out here just to show you how this adjusts. So what we do is we pull this strap out, and it's a totally separate unit. That is to say, this whole piece comes out of the leather. So let's just assume that you're very short and you'd really like to have the strap that fits you a little more comfortably. So what we're going to do is adjust this so make it about as short as possible. Okay, so what we've done is we've pulled this leather piece. This is the wide end that the short end is going to, or the narrow end is going to go through again. And we're going to push this through the wide piece. And this keeps the strap on, or keeps the short end of this, or the narrow end of the strap in place. And then we're going to loop this through the end here. And now on the strap itself, we've shortened it substantially. So there's there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 loops, or 6 notches in here that enable you to, slots, that enable you to adjust your strap. So between the combination of these slots and shortening the straps here, you can make your banjo strap so tight that no human being could ever fit in it. But that's the beauty of the system. That's the beauty of the system, that even though there's no metal, there's no plastic, you've got all the adjustment that you need in one, no metal, no plastic, beautiful soft leather strap. Okay, now with some banjos, you have to use a different kind of strap, or you have to be aware of the thickness of the straps. For example, here's one of our artisan open back Good Times specials. And the Good Times and the Artisans, and as well as some of our Vegas, some of our Boston, well, all of our Bostons, as well, and the Eagle banjos, they're built with bracket shoes. And the bracket shoe just doesn't leave a whole lot of space underneath the bracket hook. So, for example, the strap we used in the first demonstration here, it'll go underneath the bracket hooks pretty well. It's kind of a push, you know, well, it's more of a push than I'm making it look out to be, but anyway, it will go underneath, it will fit. But what we've done, we do have some straps that we had specially made for the Good Time banjos, and it has a strap on the end that is designed to go through underneath very easily. So when you're going to buy a strap, make sure, at least from Deering Banjos, or from anywhere, I guess, make sure that the ends of the cradle strap are thin enough to fit your banjo. Now, some resonator banjo players like to have a strap that is very, very thick because they have a very heavy banjo, and they want the confidence to know, and rightly so, that the strap's going to hold up for a long time and it's going to be very strong, so the expensive banjo doesn't go crashing to the floor. So in this particular case, we have this strap that is, I believe this is called our rustic leather strap. Beautiful, thick, strong strap. But the ends here are so thick, they just will not go through. No matter what you do, they will not go through between the bracket and the bracket shoe. So please be aware of that when you're buying a strap, whether it's from us or anybody else, to make sure that the strap will fit. If you get a cradle strap or any strap, to make sure that it will fit underneath the brackets and in between the bracket shoes, if there are any, or the tone ring and the rim. So you just want to make sure you double check that. DeeringBanjos.com have listings on our straps of what models they will fit. So you're safe buying a strap from us.